Hey everyone, this is your boy Matty Rants for another installment of Matty Rants and Reviews here. We need to go ahead and get on into Untucked, episode 11 here for the gayest ball ever. Now, if you watched me and Jamar's video yesterday, you know I was like, I hope there would be some cackle and shade on Untucked for this episode. Slightly there was, but not as much as I wanted there to be. And I don't promote negativity and shit, but when shade needs to be thrown or the truth needs to be said, as we like to say it. But this whole I'm sorry but this is how I feel type of thing, it's gotten boring on Untucked. And this one, I wanted there to be so much more because it felt like, okay, this is the time, who gets to go home, or who do you think should go home? And the shade was thrown. You know, we had Shay and Sasha clearly say Alexis needed to go home. Then Alexis and Trinity said Peppermint needs to go home, and Peppermint said Trinity because she's big competition. Now, we get to the backstage, everybody gets their cocktail, and the first thing Sasha says is, girl, I didn't mean to come at you, but, you know, based on your outfit and this and that and the other, I felt like you should have gone home. Shay, the same thing. I said, girl, here we go with the friends hour. Now here comes Alexis with the bullshit comment of the century. I took what you said as a compliment because I know y'all see me as fierce competition. The fuckery of it all. What? Okay. If you were like me, when you saw Sasha and Trinity laugh at that statement, I cackled. I almost threw my tablet across the room. I said, oh my God, thank you. Giggle at that fuckery. Girl, they didn't see you as competition. That's why they said you should go home. Hello, come on now. Read into the context clues of why they asked you to go home, because you've consistently given basic outfit after basic outfit each and every motherfucking episode. Sorry to tell you. Like all the comments said, I saw what your comments in the last video about what do you think Alexis' best outfit was. You all mostly said the Madonna look was the best she did. That was episode 1. Not a good look. So that whole statement was just really ketchup and mustard for me. You know, just the basics you put on a hot dog. I just was like, no. Girl, bye. And Sasha said, again, you know, I'm not trying to go there with you, but I'm just saying, this was not my favorite look. To which, you know, Alexis, I understand. Now, Alexis then started to go in and say what she's felt about everybody. You know, she said, you know, Trinity, I felt like yours was borderline costume, to which Trinity was like, I love costumes. I said, oh, check. Like, girl, that does not faze me. And then Peppermint, well, you know, this was clearly kind of, you know, what did she say? It was costume? It was something on the lines of not her best or basic. But personally, I liked Peppermint's leather outfit. I really did. And, you know, Peppermint even was like, girl, you know, I actually put this together. The only thing that I didn't sew or put on for this was the hat and the boots. And I'm the only girl to do that. Then Sasha jumps in and says, no, wait a minute, girl. Now, I sewed my whole look together. But I think where Peppermint was getting to was that she did not need to take fabric from that. They haven't really shown that as much as I saw. I think we saw more of that in All Stars 2. But there's a wall where it has like a roll of fabric they can take out, and they can just like cut it up and then just go and make their outfits from there. So she was referring to everybody needing to go to that whole little area and make their outfit out of it, where she didn't have to really do that. So Peppermint defended her outfit, but was like, girl, this is what it's going to look like. It's leather. This is a gay show. This is a gay whole situation. It's going to look like it's, you know, drag. So come on now. And I was with Peppermint on that one. Again, I thought that was one of Peppermint's best looks. So now when Alexis had made the statement that her skirt was ready to wear, and it was something that if you saw on the runway, you go and buy it at Saks, I was like, ma'am. We just had Joan Smalls compare your shit to something at Ricky's, which I believe is a store in New York where you go buy costume stuff. So to me, I was like, how'd she go from Saks to costume shop? But anywho, or some scarf that she just purchased at like a hair store and then just turned into a skirt, which a lot of people do that I know who are very, you know, on a budget, but trying to be fashionable. So I'm not going to read them too hard, but it's definitely clockable. I couldn't do it, Alexis. I couldn't do it. Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't buying your gig for that one. it felt like, again, the best friends hour on RuPaul's Drag Race. Last season had way more shade, way more ooh moments. And again, we're not trying to live for the bitch fest, but this is TV, so entertainment is necessary. And while this is now online, I still take it as a part of the show, to where this literally happened in between the time of them being judged and them going onto the main stage to see who's the winner and who's in the bottom, whatever. So I just thought it was fucking crazy. And fucking boring, y'all. So, now, a nice tender moment happened, which I felt was also a setup because she literally went home this episode. But Alexis got a video from her mom and from her stepdad, real nice and sweet and supportive. And I'm saying to myself, they're telling her, take the crown home. I'm like, bitch, if you only knew when she got to see this video. It could have been shown a couple episodes ago where it would have been more, probably would have, it could have helped or whatever the case may be. But I just thought, what weird timing to show that video now. Now, Trinity once again gives us a great pep talk for Alexis, speaking about do your best, go out there and put your heart out into it. When you all are lip syncing or whatever you have to do, put on your show, you throw everything you have into it. And that's the damn truth. You know, we had a bit of a lackluster lip sync last week because at that point, you know, Nina was over it. It was like, bitch, this is my third time doing it, fuck it. But with these two girls, with Peppermint and Alexis, it was both their second time. So it had to be, y'all have to go out. You have to go out swinging because either one of you can go home. We all knew Peppermint was staying, but either one of you can go home. Now, another favorite part of mine was when Shay was explaining to Trinity about the whole rainbow dress that she did that really wasn't rainbow-esque. It was not a part, it wasn't fully of the challenge at all, where a lot of you felt that Sasha should have won it through and through, and I still stand by. I thought Shay did a better job at it. I thought Sasha was really good, but just, I wasn't wowed. And I remember it's Sexy Unicorn. Sexy Unicorn was the category, and Sasha's was not sexy. It was very, you know, theater. It was very, you know, period-like for the whole look, but it wasn't as sexy as, say, Trinity's or Shay's. So, you know, tomato, people. You know, she didn't do something for the rainbow. Sasha didn't do something sexy for unicorns. Apples and oranges, okay? Now, but when Trinity started to talk to her about the whole look and was like, well, girl, I'm not trying to read you, but I'm going to read you. You know, that wasn't rainbow at all. So then Shay gives a whole wonderful piece of advice that she was given about fashion. It's how it makes you feel and how it makes other people feel. And while it wasn't rainbow-esque, it was still something that brought so much attention, and there was love behind it because it was like, God, that is beat, that is sickening. So I understand y'all who are like, Matthew, that was not rainbow at all. I get it. I said the same thing too. It was not rainbow, but the way it looked, the way it was presented, the whole effect of it was, it was good. It was good. So I liked when Shay brought that up to Trinity, and the fact that they can have that conversation without them being like, well, fuck you too, bitch, you know, all that type of stuff. But it came down to 5 minutes, ladies. Everybody get yourselves together. Here we go. Now, we see Alexis getting ready for the lip sync, doing these moves. If you want to call them. I was like, girl, what is she doing? Oh, this bitch can't dance. Now, Peppermint, baby, I said, oh, there goes the short wig. Then the wig on top of the wig. I said, oh, brilliant. She already knew what was up. She said, I am ready for this lip sync. I am not going home. I'm going to top 4. I will have a chance at the top 3. You will not tell me different, okay? Now, it's funny that that Peppermint put a small wig on underneath her big wig, and Alexis just got a mustache ready. I mean, it went from Macho Man, but it was, again, another campy moment, just like that little tiny witch hat she had when she did the Dolly Parton, you know, fuckery, all that type of stuff. Cannot let that go. It was so funny. But alas, we know what happens here. Alexis goes home. I don't want to be a bitch, but I was not sad. I was like, okay, bye. It was like, all right, there she goes. And she had a moment where she paused, and I thought to myself, she must be waiting for them to open the curtain or something. Or maybe she's looking for that Valentina moment again where it needs to sit and cry for a little bit. But she just had, I guess she was crying. She had to get her emotions together and then continue walking. Because again, Alexis, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to say nice things about Alexis. Don't think I hate this girl. I do not. She's been trying out for 8 years. 8 years for this competition. I almost wish that she was on a different season because I think that Alexis really could have slayed in certain other seasons, but let's not do that. This was her time. This is her time. Alexis has been trying out for a long time, okay? And for her to make it on now and for it to just be taken that quickly right towards the finish line, I feel her and I feel that pain because it's like I was this close. This close. A lot of people say she should have gone home sooner. They said the same thing about Nina. They said the same thing about other drag contestants. Should have gone home a lot sooner, but girlfriend made it top 5, so there it is. All right. And her packing up and everything, it was all cute and stuff, and you know, okay, we're getting things together, blah 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 blah, and da 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 da, and yeah. So, but no, I thought to myself I would get through a whole video without talking about the back of this baby's head, but as soon as she hit that corner, and that cameraman had caught a glimpse, I said, oh shit, there it is. Poor girl. But one thing that did, you know, totally interests me about this Untucked for showing Alexis leaving was the fact that Alexis had a lot of beautiful looks that she did not show. And I was gonna wear this one, and oh, I didn't get to wear that one, and I didn't wear this one. I'm thinking to myself, were those for specific challenges that you decided, no, I'm not gonna do it, I'm gonna go some other route with it, or what? Because honestly, some of those looks were beautiful. That green number, I'm like, maybe she was worried that Michelle would be mad that she wore green. Oh, she said she was gonna wear that for the roast. But then she wore that whole other outfit for the roast. Oh, foolish. She should have wore that damn bedazzled, beautiful number that she had. And even if she painted herself green, it still would have been a hot little ditty, okay? Because that other dress was just, ew. And then her finale, her, what is it, top 4 dress? That shit was cute. I was like, oh, that was beautiful. That was really beautiful. Why didn't you? Oh, you should have pulled that out sooner, honey. You could have used that on many other occasions. But like Tatiana said, choices. I'm not even gonna get started on that season 2 drama. Please don't get me started on that season 2 drama. Please don't get me started on that season 2 drama between Tyra Sanchez and damn near half the cast of season 2. I'm not going to, because this is not that video. But Alexis went home, and now we have 4 girls left: Peppermint, Trinity Taylor, Sasha Velour, and Shea Coulee. And y'all, it's pretty much, Reddit gave us the full tea. This is how it went down. I'm never going to look at that shit ever again. I'm not gonna go searching for details and who goes home and what happened. I'm not gonna do it this next season. I can't, because that ruined the season for me slightly, because I already knew what was gonna happen. And it took away the joy of seeing certain things take place. And for y'all who are fans of the show, I suggest we not do that either. I know we wanna see ooh, I want my favorite to win. Let's see how far they go. Let's stop that, because that really took away from the joy of this season. But I will say that this was RuPaul's best friend race, hands down, all the way through. It was not that type of season. I don't want to say it was better than a certain season that happened a little while ago, and I'm not talking about 8, but it just wasn't as dramatic. And also the editing, whew, Jesus, they just skimmed us through so much of the season. It was like, okay, y'all in the workroom, this is the challenge. Ooh, we're getting it together. Boom, main stage. Like, no, we need to go back to the old style. I was watching season 8 with my sister yesterday before this whole episode started, and there was so much more going on, and I just missed that. So y'all, tell me what you thought of Untucked, and basically who the top 4 that was left, and how you felt about Alexis here. It is sad to see someone go, so I'm not gonna sit there and be like, bye girl, but you know, some of us felt she should have gone home sooner. So anyways, look down below. Those are the links that you can find me at. For Facebook and Instagram, it's @Matty Rants. And for Twitter, it's the Matty Rants. And also take a look at my other videos too. On Sundays, we do the Matty Rants Diaries, more personal stuff, things that are related to issues that you may be facing, stuff within the gay community, stuff within the straight community, stuff within all communities here, and things that we could talk about together, okay? So you guys, you have all my love, all my kisses and hugs. Have yourselves a great rest of your Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow, kids, okay? Enjoy the rest of the video. Well, enjoy Well, yeah, whatever. Where am I going with this? No. Enjoy the music as it plays off. And again, shout out to my boy MDOTSUPA, the super producer who produced this wonderful song, Matty Rants. That's the name of the song for y'all kids. And we had a great time working on that together. So I'm glad that most of you liked it and enjoyed the intro and some of my portfolio pictures, which I will be posting a video more than likely later next week of some of my shots that I've taken with photographers. And if any of you photographers want to work with me, hit your boy up. That email is down there too, bookmattyrants@gmail.com. Again, have a great day, everybody.